Hi, and welcome back to the Mr. Brad Worden Show. And we have a live one here today, and a very scary live one. One that I have not wanted to do, but an anonymous, or maybe not so anonymous, person gave me something super hot and spicy. Now, this isn't the first time this has happened. This same person gave me something else called the Hard Man Challenge, which was literally made to be one of the hottest challenges ever imaginable. And it was, because when I ate that challenge, and I actually ate two of them at one time, I was paying for it for like 24 to 48 hours. Well, now they've come back and they've done me one more for 4th of July here, or 4th of July weekend, should I say. And they didn't give it a name, but it's clearly a star shape. So I'm calling it the Star of Doom. Naturally, as I always do, when something's about to doom you, I call it Doom, or just add Doom to it. So I'm just winging the live stream here, so I don't know how many people will join me or be on here on this Friday afternoon. People might be busy or whatever, so you can come back and watch it if you like. But anyway, this is what I like to call the Star of Doom. Now, they wanted me to eat this last night. I'm like, no, I don't want to destroy myself the 4th of July weekend, and I'm not even so sure that I want to do it now or how I'm going to attempt to do this whatsoever, because I don't want to kill myself, really. And I don't want to be paying for this for 12 to 24 to possibly 48 hours. Even though it's one little piece, and I'll show you in a moment, one little piece. Well, not one little piece, well, like not super big, piece of chocolate. From what I hear, it's some kind of gelatin, cocoa, and like super duper infused with super hot peppers. Hey, Kevin. So I'll show you what it is first. I guess it's homemade, and there's only been one made ever. So I don't know how I want to attempt this. So let me tell you just the background to this, just to make sure. Well, last night, they got some instigators of it, got Little Man of Fire just to try a teeny tiny bit. And if I would have known that, I probably would have been like, don't do it whatsoever. So Little Man of Fire took a little tiny chunk of it and put it in his mouth. And with a little tiny chunk, he said he got to about a 7 or 8 and was milk running it and everything like that. So I'm like, well, how bad is this really going to be? So I took a bigger size chunk off this, and I ate it and tried it already a little bit. Not to cheat, but just to see what it was like after Little Man of Fire was punished. And I got a super bad mouth burn and a throat burn from just a little chunk of it that lasted me a good 15, 20 minutes. So let me unveil what this is, what I like to call the Star Doom here. So here it is. And it looks super harmless, just like a regular, sorry, off camera. It's pretty thick. Just like a regular piece of chocolate here. It does not smell very pleasant, let me tell you. Hey, Sonny. So this thing potentially is on a high level, possibly with like some of the higher, very higher things like Curse of Four Horsemen, Ragnarok, that Hard Man Challenge. This is kind of like what this would be like. Yeah, I'm glad some of you guys get to catch me live, because I don't really like list that I'm going live or when I'm going to be. I just randomly go live, so it's whoever kind of catches it or is around at the time. So it's kind of cool that you're able to catch me here. So what I'm going to do first, again, is just cut off part of it. Use my trusty knife and cut part of this off. Let you know what the heat level is. I do not want to pop this whole thing, because I will be paying for this for a long, long time if that's what I do. So I'm just going to chop off. Let me go like And this is even more than I did last time. A nice chunk of it. Yeah, Pure Insanity has like the hottest stuff, but I was saying before, the people who made me this, they make crazy hot stuff too. Now they haven't put it out there like to the public. They were thinking about it, but they just made these just for me. Hey Clayton, good to see you. Thanks again for the pods too. Still got a few more of those to try. And Little Mac JTV. So I'm trying this thing that they made me. The Star. I'm calling it the Star of Doom. This potentially is like one of the hottest things in the world. It's like some kind of gelatin. It's squishy, cocoa, and like loads and loads of hot pepper mix. And it's dark chocolate too, I think. I think they did this to torture me on purpose. Yeah, Pure Insanity. If you do that, that's one of those companies, unless you have one of the more minor, should I say minor, because they're all pretty hot products, you might be okay. But some of their high-end stuff is like the hottest stuff in the world, like the Ragnarok, that thing. I won't even attempt that. There's only, I think, 2 or 3 people that have done it, and it's been like Pro Pitbull and Broken Charlie and people at the upper levels here. And even they got pretty messed up from that. So here we are. I just chopped off a little chunk of this, and I had a little bit even smaller of it yesterday. So I know what this does. So here we go. And get ready to watch me get lit a little bit here. Hey, David. I'm just going to let it sit a little bit. See what it does to my mouth and then swallow it. Yesterday, it lit my throat pretty good. So far, it's just starting to light up. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to think of what the initial flavor kind of reminds me of. It's kind of gelatinish, almost like but it's chocolate too, and it's dark chocolate, which is not good. It is like it feels like there's some extract in here too. I don't know if there is. I'm kind of getting that touch to it too, almost like the little nitro with the extract. All right, let's swish it around. I'm probably going to have to chew it. It's not breaking down really at all. It's not breaking up. Let's chew it up a little bit and maybe swish it. Oh. 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 There's like there's hot pepper powder in here and like extract. Yeah, I've done the little nitro and the Mag How lick, the cinnamon one. I actually have the Black Death one as a new one. I have that one on hand. I still have to do that one. Maddie Magcow have us a new one. The first one was cinnamon with like an extract. That one didn't taste too bad. The new one I think is like a mint, like a peppermint or something like that with the thing. That's bad. Nice swallowed. Yeah. Heats the building on this one. I'm just going to sit in here a moment. I probably added chili head 2 or 3, but I can tell it's building up on my tongue and in my throat. Oh yeah, this is hotter than the one chip challenge for sure. It might be on that same level of that sucker, but the thing I don't want to deal with here is putting this all into my stomach. Because I just sliced off one of the stars, as you can see here, a little bit. I took off one of the prongs of the star. Probably out of 4. All right, so I cannot guarantee you. They want to see it. I cannot guarantee you I'm going to swallow this and put it to my stomach because we have that's like at a 4 or 5. We have a little bit of a get together tonight. I don't want to be living in the restroom. So some of you chili heads know this. If you eat stuff too hot, it can send you into a bad situation. And that's not what I want to have happen to me. And I did prep a little bit for this too, but I'm not prepped and prepared for this to all sit in my stomach. It'll make for a very bad night and potentially even weekend as well. So I'm at about 5. All right. So do you want to see it? I try to puke and move on sometimes, Sonny, but sometimes my body doesn't allow for that. And then I'm stuck with it for an indefinite period of time. Not good. All right. So I will eat this. I will put it in my mouth. You cannot see my plate down below. There's a chance I'll just let it drop out at some point because I do not want to put this down because the throat and stomach I got burned that I just got from that little slice of it. Not good. Yeah, some of that stuff sets you back like a lot of time. When I did they called it the Heart of Man challenge. The same people did this as that. I ate 2 of those. My stomach was not good for like 24 to 48 hours after I did that one. So that's why I don't trust this either. After taking a little slice, my tongue is still roasting and my throat's still roasting. I got a little bit down in my stomach too. Yeah, I know. Sometimes I kind of cop out too a little bit. And I made today. We'll see if I get any of this down. I'm not quite at the rush yet. I'm not quite at the endorphin or capsaicin rush yet. I kind of almost got there, and the nose runs and the burn is still continuously. But you might see me get to that capsaicin or endorphin rush real soon because I'm going to try popping this whole thing. But like I said, I don't plan on swallowing the whole thing because I don't want to wreck the rest of my 4th of July weekend here. But here it comes on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Wait. Oh, I'm going to turn to hold it. Oh, God. That's dark chocolate, too. Oh, it's so gross. Oh, I just hold it in there. Oh, the texture. Oh. 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 Oh, there's the rush. Oh. Now I'm rushing. Oh, yeah, it's running out. And that's just from chewing on that thing. I couldn't imagine that in my stomach. I'd be so messed up. Oh, and just the texture. Oh, it's like it's like gelatin, like a jello-y. And then I still got some in my mouth here. It's like a jello-y, and it's dark chocolate. Those people, I don't trust those. I don't trust them anymore between all they did. Oh, it's hard to see the... Nah, I probably don't want to show it to you. If I would have eaten that, it would have been a lot worse. It probably got me to like a chili had like 6 or 7. My tongue's still amped hard. Yeah, I'm sure you guys enjoyed the crazy faces I made. All right, show it. Let's see what I got here. With all my spitting slime here trailing around. Well, at least I saved myself from it does. It looks like it does look like a big turd. Oh, my tongue. Between my tongue, and I did swallow a little bit earlier. And I did swallow a little bit of the juice just there too. It just burns all the way down to the gullet and my stomach. I'm going to have to go eat something after this. I ate a while back. Even what I ate and swallowed, I don't want that sitting in my gut either really too much. So I don't know what they want to call this challenge. Maybe if I figure out, I'll post it in the comment below. The people that created this, we'll see them later today and curse them for doing this to me. I can only imagine the Death Star. Yeah. Well, if anybody else wants to try this, I could try and talk them into making some more. Any takers? The Death Star. And it's not going away. It's one of those things that the heat's still there. I don't know. Maybe I'll be back with another challenge later. I'm not sure if I can retire. Yeah, Roger. This one would be good for Roger. He's crazy enough to try just about anything. He's crazy enough. Either that or that Heart of Man. I'll see if they can make some more of these. Then I can send it out. If they want to kind of remain anonymous, they don't like to send out stuff. But if they give it to me, I'd send it out. I'd send it. Oh. Just trying to wait for this to come down, too. I'm all jittery still. Got the ear tingles. Had the eyes running. That kind of slowed down a little bit, but the nose run's kind of going here. All right. So maybe I'll have to do the Death Star. I like that one, Sonny. I like that one, the Death Star. Oh, man. At least I don't have to deal with that anymore. At least hopefully not, stomach-wise. Oh, yeah. Pineappler might be crazy enough, too. Although he's just kind of into pods now. We were trying to, get him to do maybe, since he did the Horseman, the Ragnarok one, too. He said he's not really into challenges too much anymore. Just eats a massive amount of pods, which is probably better than most of the people do out there for sure. But maybe I'll have to see. But those are two good ones for sure. I just didn't want to swallow it. Plus with the dark chocolate, Flavor wise too. See, that's the thing. Some of these, the flavor gets me just as bad as the heat. Now, the heat I didn't want to deal with either, but the flavor between that gelatin-y dark chocolate, it was nasty. It was nasty stuff. But I probably won't stick around too much longer. Maybe heat's coming down a little bit. I definitely don't want to do the whole like milk or take stuff for it because that's just going to amp it right back up. But my tongue's flaming still like a flamethrower. All right. So, hey, I hoped everybody enjoyed their 4th of July. We kind of got rained out last night. It was raining all day today. And now the sun is finally coming out. So it can finally have some firework action maybe tonight. A lot of things are back on after being canceled. So hope you guys all enjoyed it too. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hopefully you didn't get too grossed out, but probably not most of you because most of you guys are chili heads and you kind of know what it's like anyway. Naturally. All right. So I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for everybody live who tuned in, and hopefully you enjoy it if you watch it back. Some people tune in later and watch it back too. And have a good Friday evening. Enjoy your weekend too. And we'll see you next time on the Mr. Brad Worden Show.